Namaste, welcome to our 10-minute core sculpt workout. Take a seat, sit cross-legged or back on your heels. Our first 45 seconds is with breath work and we go right into our circuits. Just like last week, 45 seconds per exercise with a 15-second interval to change. Here we are. Take a comfortable seat, nice and tall. Close your eyes. Breathe. Just breathe. Nice full inhale from belly. Let the breath rise through the ribs to the chest. From the chest through the ribs to the belly. Then focus on the diaphragmatic breath. Big expansive inhale. On the exhale, out through the mouth, letting the low ribs come lower down, knitting in. One more time. And exhale. Setting up for our first movement exercise, dead bug. You'll notice a lot of these that start much like we did last week with extra add-ons. Extend the right arm and right leg and bring it back into the center. Left. The hands can touch right to the front of the thighs here, and it really should feel as though you're pushing away from that midline and then re-engaging in towards the center. The whole time, navel moving down, in towards the body. You can go slower or faster here. It's about noticing the recruitment. Exhale, each time the limbs come together. Okay, flip over onto all fours. Bird dog pose here. Extend the right leg up and back and the left arm. And try to square off hips and shoulders, and then we're moving. So as last week we did stabilization work, we could call this one a shred, a little bit more intensity. In and out on the right side. And the way that this progression works is that you know you have the stable pose, switch to the second side. And you add on the movement as much, as little as works for you. We're into that bird dog on the second side here. Lay flat down onto your belly now. Locust reps, meaning we're moving with this back extension. Take your arms out, light goddess pose, goal post, and we lift up and lower down. Lift up and lower down. Squeeze in the glutes the whole time. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Remember, each exercise, 45-second interval. If you're looking for a lower modification, be in Sphinx pose and hold here. If the reps are still working, stay with it. Good. Change to plank pose. Now I'm going to use the height of plank just like last week. If this was a good spot for you, try it again with height. Other option is straight down. Add mountain climbers, nice and slow here. So think knee to chest, round through the back, and step back. Knee to chest, round through the back, step back. To add in a little bit more cardio, you could go faster here. We're looking for that recruitment. Remember the whole time, no matter how fast you go, we've got to keep that good, steady form and knowledge. Plank mountain climbers, 5 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, if you've used the chair, move it out of your way. Stand at the back end of your space. Lift up, stretch high, and then fold over and walk it out towards downward facing dog. Pull the right knee in like you were going to that mountain climber again, and step the foot all the way through into a lunge. Right hand spins up. Set the right hand back down and step back. We repeat this a few times. Step the right foot as far forward as you can on one step. Lift the right hand. Lower it down. Step back through. Down dog or plank. Go twice more here. Right foot forward. Twist through. Set it down. Step it back. Actually, only had to do that one more. Hold your plank for a moment on the knees, or push back to child's pose for this interval change. And we are ready for the second side. Bring the left knee in like mountain climber, and then use those low abdomen to really step it through. Left hand to the sky in the twist. Left hand goes down and step back. Again, I'm emphasizing slow movement here. If you're feeling quite good about this and can keep that full recruitment going, feel free to pick up your own pace a little bit, especially if this is the second, third, fourth time through for the week. Plank hold on knees or push back to child's pose for a moment. Okay, setting up, next to last exercise, lay back down on your back. These are heel taps. Take the hands to brush close to your heels. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat like a crunch. This is the closest we're getting today to a traditional crunch. And then I want you to go side to side. Try to tap either your heels, side of your feet, or reach all the way towards those pinky toes. Nice and slow to start. Maybe speed it up for a few seconds. Slow it back down. This is our work for the obliques today. Remember, sides of the body, obliques. Straight down the center, transverse abdominis. Straight down the center, rectus abdominis, and that knitting together is the transverse. Take the hands out to your T shape. Trying to say too many things at once. Here's feet straight up towards the sky. Windshield wipers, bend your knees. And let the knees go all the way over to the right side. Now, last week we let them fall. We're trying to hover here. Come back to the center. Really engaging obliques as you bring towards the center, but that fold over to the side, the hover and the hold, transverse abdominis, and bring it back to the center. Keep going like that, and know that the progression here is straight legs. So again, maybe that first time through, you're doing the whole thing with bent knees. Second time through, third time through, try one pass at it with straight legs. See how it works. Hug the knees into your chest, arms around the front of the shins. Lift your head, give yourself a nice squeeze of thanks for this movement. Come all the way back up to a seated position. Just as you had started. back to the breath. All thought and engagement right here. Close the eyes if it's comfortable for you. If you're at all like me, I know that the work is to use the diaphragm and the breath. And as soon as we start to get moving, heart rate lifts a little bit. My breath starts to inch up higher and higher to the chest. So here, bring it back down. Knowing that the next thing you tackle today is with a fullness, a love of core, of self. Have a great rest of your day.